Right, hello everyone, this is gonna be my first Let's Play. Yeah, let's celebrate that. So this is American McGee's or McGee's, whatever it is, Alice. It's an alternative version of Alice in Wonderland, and it's an old but a wonderful game. So I'm gonna start a new game, picking the medium difficulty, which is really a nightmare. Because it's terribly hard. Even on easy it's a kind of hard game, and on medium it's really difficult actually, let alone on hard or nightmare. Now this intro, it's one of the best intros ever for a game of that time at least. It's a really spooky, creepy kind of video, but I'm gonna skip it and you can look it up because it takes too long actually. But the story is, after the first adventure she had in Wonderland, the Disney movie that you've all seen, she's sleeping in bed and dreaming about, having a tea party with the Hatter and Mr. Rabbit. Yeah, this rabbit. And meanwhile, her house is burning down and her parents die. And she goes insane because, family's dead, and she's really losing her mind because of that and sent to the asylum. And there, she's just staying there for 10 years, not even moving, like a coma. And then she returns to Wonderland to set things straight. So you can see something's changed, like the cat is kind of skinnier, and has a really badass earring, and Alice, come on, go away cats, Alice, yeah, Alice has those nice leather boots and with high heels and a skull on her ribbon on the back, which I can't really zoom in on. She dyed her hair, of course, because everyone knows brownish is a lot more goth than blonde hair. So the dialogues in this game are really awesome most of the time, especially Alice's lines, because she's really cynical, and I don't know, the voice acting is really great in the game, for most characters at least, because actually as the game progresses the voice acting gets worse, if you ask me, at least. Like the cats, it's great voice acting, but other than that he's kinda annoying because he doesn't really have to offer anything useful. Yeah, I'm gonna just keep talking through those dialogues because you can read them anyway and you can't hear it, so. But the game itself, it's like a classic platform, the game's 10 years old, so from 2000s, excuse me. And it's like all the games from those days, a platformer game in 3D that was all about cool jumps and floating over hot fumes coming out of, supposedly round volcano-ish thingies, and knocking down some enemies, and a boss at the end of each stage. So.
Necessary but not sufficient. Always collect what you use.
You can really tell how badass the whole game is. I'm gonna be honest, it's not that good of a game, but I really enjoy it anyway, even if it's just for the cutscenes and the dialogues and everything. And it's really fun to play at night too, because sometimes it really scares the hell out of you. Now if I'm right, no, not yet. Pretty soon the first enemy will just come out of nowhere and charge you, and that alone scares the shit out of you. Speaking of which, if you start up the game, the intro, it's like a child laughing, and even that is pretty creepy if you didn't expect it in the first place. I loved how she's just waggling up and down, like, she's there on holiday. Even though those annoying little gnomes are ugly and creepy and can't even look up. I don't know what he's carrying on his back. It's like a shiny ball, but I don't know what it is.
Doors have locks.
It's one of the many things in the game that, that's put in the game but never explained why or what it is. Or maybe I'm just missing something up, another possibility.
Most unpleasant metaphor, please.
And if you actually read the dialogue, it was one of the classic dialogues that I really like. Where do I go? Oh, what the fuck? Excuse me guys, that was me clicking out of the screen. Yeah, I'm playing on a Windows version because otherwise it won't record well. I see those red things, it's like essence or something that fills up your health bar again, which is a red bar to the left, by the way.
Only a few find the way. Some don't recognize it.
Yeah.
Some don't ever want to.
Rabbit told us a champion would come. Are you that champion?
I'm really tempted to skip those kind of dialogues. I played a few first levels again just to get a touch with the game again, and they don't really say anything interesting.
I could barely risk crossing.
It's funny how he has a different accent again, and it's kind of misleading, the game, because here they say like go to the deepest pit, and it sounds like it's gonna be a mine that's like 5 levels away and 5 out game hours. You see there, your mine. I think that's what it's supposed to say at least. So you just go to the mine. End of the level, the loading screen, which we'll be seeing a lot probably. And by the way, usually it takes like 2 seconds at most, but because I'm recording it's a lot slower, so there it goes. If you see the camera thingy in the top left, that's when I quick save. So another classical platform element, one that I really dislike. Swing, swing, jump.
Why do you pursue me to this deserted place?
That's the deepest pit they were talking about not even a minute ago. That's what I mean with misleading.
Power in this slag heap. I'm not wise, girl. Just grown old.
I wish to get very small, no bigger than a mouse. Do you know how I might do that?
Only that? Oh yes, I can manage that.
He's like the only sane person left apparently, and that says a lot when you look at him. It's like with a old blue hat and red funny pants. I don't know, what does that say about the rest? So here again, the game's really misleading. They tell you that you have to get these diamonds, and it's never explained why you get the diamond, by the way, but you just have to get it in the mine. And it's they make it sound like it's such a difficult assignment, but in fact you just go here and you get the most boring scene ever, because it's, believe it or not, this is a minecart. Yeah, awesome graphics, I know. It's 2,000 people, it's 2,000. So while she is enjoying this ride, just look at her. Let's talk about the movie that's coming in 2 months, because that's one of the reasons I thought of this game again, which I bought not even a year after its release for, I don't know, like 4 or 5 euros. So even that was pretty cheap. It didn't really, it wasn't really successful, although it was very promising at first. And well, Tim Burton's directing the newest Alice movie with Johnny Depp again, so everyone's gonna wet his pants because of those 2 people alone. Die. Yeah, I love the way they have to die. It's just awesome. So yeah, everyone loves Alice again, so it's a good time to upload it, I guess. So yeah, we go into the doors. Oh yeah, the cards, they're pretty damn useless weapon. Not that the knife is much better, but still, it does more damage. Yeah, I kinda screwed up there again. So I'm gonna end this first Let's Play with style. But no worries, because the second one is coming right up, so stay tuned.